What's up, everybody? It's Chris and I'm back with another video. This is a real impromptu video. I got up this morning. I was about to pay my storage bill, and every time I go to pay this storage bill, let me move my mic. Trying something new. Trying a new microphone today. Every time I go to pay my storage bill with Cubesmart, I see something and it just burns me up every time. So I thought I'd make a video about it and show how big of a scam Cubesmart is, all right? And then give y'all my recommendation for a good storage unit. So let's go and get into it. So I'm in my back office right here. I'm about to pay my bill. And as you can see, it says storage next payment due January 13th, 20, right? And then it has my fee, which we're going to get into the fees as well. But you look at this, it says due January 13th, 20, today, right? Okay, so let's go up here and look at the upper right hand corner. We see it's Sunday at 10:08 a.m. Let's just go ahead and hover over this and click that. What's the date? January 12th. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make sure I upload this video today so everyone can see that it was uploaded on the 12th, and this thing is saying that today is the 13th. What makes this even crazier is if I would have logged in last night, I think I discovered this last month or the month before that. If I log in on the 11th that night, it's still going to say that the day is the 13th and that the bill is due today. So all this is a real sneaky way of collecting late fees from people, because I mean, who knows? So like who knows that their system is like this? Now I know some of you may be saying, because whenever I tell the truth about a company or a product, people like fire me up in the comments. I mean, look, I'm trying to help y'all out. But if you want me to just get on here and say, oh, this product is great, this product is great, this product is great, oh, this is fantastic, and it sucks just to collect some money, I mean, I can start doing that. I mean, I'm not, my bank account not gonna be mad, but I mean, it would be a disservice to you all. Anyway, what was I saying? I know some of you may be thinking, well, Chris, they're in a different part of the world. That's why it's like that. Well, I mean, I don't know what part of the world they're in. I mean, it got to be China or something. But even still, it doesn't matter if you're servicing people in the United States, whether it's on the East Coast or the West Coast. You can adjust the time to reflect where that person is located. And this is, I mean, totally off the mark. 'Cause like right now, I mean, it's the 13th in China. You know, what is it, like 10 p.m. in China? It's completely opposite side of the globe. I mean, yeah, that it's the 13th in China, but I mean, anyway. So yeah, so anyway, let's go again. So I have some notes here. I have six things you should be looking for when shopping for a storage unit. So first thing you want to look for is a clean space. You want to use a storage facility that has clean facilities. Every time I went to Extra Space Storage, there was people out there. It was actually the property manager blowing leaves and making sure the whole area around the building was clean, and as well as the parking lot, because behind it they allow people to park their cars and stuff. She would blow everything, make sure the grass was cut. It was very clean around there. Cubesmart, and these places they're about 3 to 5 miles away from each other, about like 3.5 miles away from each other. Cubesmart, not so much. They didn't have an indoor facility. All of the units were outside. I know everyone wasn't storing cars there. People were actually storing their household belongings there. Look, if you storing your household belongings in an outdoor facility like this Cubesmart that I'm at, your stuff is going to be messed up. Like, don't leave it there long. Your stuff is going to be messed up. You want to make sure that it just has a clean facility. If the property manager is taking care of the facility like that, you know that you're not going to have issues with rats, and because that's serious, rats or spiders and just all types of vermin. So you want clean spaces. And when you're storing your things, like I said, if you're storing your household items, you got like beds and clothes and stuff, don't try to cheap out and go outdoors. Outdoor units are cheaper for a reason, okay? Because your stuff is not going to survive out there. My stuff is in Georgia, and so it gets, I mean, it sees a little bit of all weather, so that's actually not too bad, and it's not real humid like that. But that's your stuff is gonna mold. Your stuff is gonna it just won't survive. You might get a box. I don't care how well you sealed it, and it's gonna have all types of critters inside of there. Don't cheap out. Get an indoor unit. The next thing you want to do is a secure location. Um, Most of these places are like double gated, especially when it's an indoor unit. Now, Cubesmart, since everything is outdoors, you just have one main gate to go through, and you punch your code in, and the gate lifts up. But my place with extra space storage, it's like it's a whole bunch of security measures. So first of all, it's a code to get through the gate, and then there's another code to get into the building, and then there's another code to make the elevator work. So it's a lot of security barriers of entry to overcome in order to get inside the facility, which keeps all your things secure. So you just want to make sure that at least there's, I mean, at least one, like I said with Cubesmart, and I'm storing a car there. If I was storing a car in extra space storage, it would only be the one security check as well with the initial gate. So just make sure it's a reasonable gate. Cubesmart, mine is just one of those little gates that flip up. I mean, you could just drive through it if you wanted to, but extra space storage is like serious big metal gates that your car, I mean, you can get through it, but your car gonna be total after you done squeezed and broke that thing open. So you want to make sure that the place is secure. Big nice gates, all right. The next thing, make sure they don't force you to buy their locks. Like, they make a lot of money off of the locks. They make a lot of money off the storage, but they make a lot of money off selling you accessories like locks. Make sure you get your own heavy duty lock from Home Depot. One is going to be cheaper, and it's just going to be a higher quality. Now, all these locks can be cut off, but their locks are usually subpar, in my opinion. You can get a better one for a cheaper price from a Home Depot or a Lowe's, and usually there's a hardware store right around the corner. So make sure they don't try to force you, hard sell you to buy their locks. Extra space storage, I mean, both places I went to, they were cool. They just asked, hey, you want to buy our lock? Okay, all right, fine, go across the street. They cheaper at Lowe's. They actually told me it was cheaper at Lowe's. So the next thing you want to look at is, okay, insurance. And this is something that I didn't know going into it. You have to have insurance, and they force you to do this. Now, if you've had experience, let us know in the comments if you've gone with a storage facility and they didn't force you to get insurance. Extra space storage told me I didn't have a choice. I had to get the insurance. I don't remember how much it is. I think I pay, I mean, I can log in and see, but it's not, I think it's like $7 a month. I don't know. I don't know. It could be $20 a month. I don't know. It wasn't a whole lot of money though. 20, I would have balked at, but I don't think it was that much. And I have a big unit, and I don't know if it goes based on the size of the unit either. But I have a really big unit. I think this is a 10 by 20. My space at Extra Space is like similar. It's really 3 units. But when I have like 3 garage doors at Extra Space Storage, and I think it was like $7 or something a month. I don't know, maybe 15. I don't know. It wasn't a whole lot though. Now with Cubesmart, I don't have to have insurance because I'm storing a car there. And as long as you have car insurance, that counts for insurance. So make sure if you're storing a car or something like that, they don't force you to get insurance because you're already covered because you have insurance on the car. And since I have an indoor unit with the car, now some places when you store in a car there, they'll let you park it in a parking lot. I actually have a 10 by 20 garage that I drive into. And, this is kind of what I'm talking about, a clean facility now. If you are watching this and you have a garage attached to your house, if you leave your car sitting in there for 6 months, it's not going to be covered in dirt and spider webs and, spider colonies and just icky. I went and saw my car over the summer in June or July. I went to go start it up and just kind of move it around a little bit. Oh my God. It got to be 1,000 spiders in there. It's colonies all over the car. The car had a thick layer dust. It looks like it's been sitting for 10 years. And only been sitting for 6 months. It's been sitting for another 6 months. And I can only imagine what it looks like now. Even some of the spiders got inside the car. I don't know how that's possible, but it was like a couple webs inside the car. Mm-mm. All right, clean facility. We're going jumping all the way back to number one. But what was I talking about? Anyway, insurance. So you want to make sure you just have insurance. It's parked. Mine is parked inside, and I don't know what I was talking about. Next thing you want to look at is cheap prices, man. Look at cheap prices. Now I got some notes over here because I don't remember everything off the top of my head. First of all, when you're look for coupon codes. I always check Retail Me Not, and I just Google search. I would type in Cubesmart coupon codes, or not Cubesmart, because I don't recommend you use Cubesmart. Maybe it could just be the one that I'm at, but it doesn't matter. If you're using Cubesmart and the location is totally clean, they still going to do this to your billing. And we're going to talk about billing. Did I put billing? With billing's the last thing we're going to talk about, because that's the thing that frustrates me the most. But check them out. Type in Extra Space Storage coupons and get a coupon code, and you'll see all types of promos that they run too. But also the time of year matters, okay? In the spring, this is what the manager told me at Extra Space Storage. In the springtime, prices are cheaper. I think they're the cheapest in the springtime. She told me that the unit that I have, I pay $156 a month for it. That includes the insurance. But she said I could have got that. I think I probably could have paid, she said, under $100 for that, or maybe right at $100 if it was the springtime, but I couldn't wait. And so, yeah, so check the time of year definitely matters. Like you can get a whole 50%, or maybe not 50%, but a 25-30% difference in cost based on the time of year that you do it. Then also look for promos within the company. I missed it. Like a different every location is different as well. So it was another Extra Space Storage that was maybe it was within 10 miles of the location, the one that I'm at, and they had a promo going where it was the first month was free. So you just put all your stuff in there. You don't pay anything. Just put all your stuff in there, sign a contract, and you're gone. And you don't owe anything until the following month. And it's really for the first month free. So let's say I only needed it for like 3 weeks. And I got all my stuff out of there. I'd have had I'd have had storage free for the 3 weeks. I wouldn't have had to pay anything other than buy those locks. So you want to, look for promos like that. And if you're really nice to the person checking you in, like I was really kind to the manager. I didn't know it was a manager, but I was really kind to her. We hit it off. We talked and stuff. I was nice to her. And she ended up giving me a free first month anyway. So, kindness goes a long way. And finally, the last thing is fair billing. All right, I can just tell you from experience, I've had Extra Space Storage longer than I did Cubesmart, and they have not changed the billing on me. I've seen in reviews where that people were saying like, oh, they changed the bill on me, and usually if it's you get the first month free, it's a scam because they end up raising your bill up later. They never did that to me, and I'm going on 13, 14 months now. They have not raised the bill up on me, but Cubesmart raised the bill on me after 6 months. I used to pay like $121. Actually, we can go into payment history right here. I used to pay, and they don't give you any warning either. They just do it. Oh, they don't have it. It doesn't go back that far. Well, anyway, I used to pay like 126 or something like that, or 121, and it went up a whole almost $30 on me. I wish I really could have seen what it was. Why don't they go back that far? That doesn't make any sense. See, this is some scam stuff. You should at least go back a year. Like, what if I need to itemize all this stuff and this is an expense? I can't even do that because they don't even save the thing for more than, is this even 6 months? Let's just call it 6 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 months. They give you 5 months. Don't use Cubesmart. This one is trash. Why they gotta be such scam artists? This doesn't even make sense. It's not hard to hold the thing for 6 months. And it's also not hard to get the date right. Don't do it, y'all. Don't do it. So fair billing. Like I said, Extra Space Storage never went up on me. Cubesmart did. And then they do this real shady stuff with the dates. And then, you know what? So let's see if they have my payment history. They do. Let's see how much they have. Look at that. My entire payment history just about. For the whole 12 months. Don't use Cubesmart. Extra space storage is superior in every way. As a matter of fact, I'm noticing something. I'm actually noticing something. Anybody else? Why is it 167? I used to pay 157. What happened? My bill went up, but it only went up $10. I didn't notice that. Now see, that's kind of the thing. It did go up. My bill did go up. Okay. Since we're here, my bill did go up. It went up $10. Uh, yeah, it went up $10 with extra space, but it went up a whole lot with Cubesmart, and my insurance is only $11 a month, so it's not that bad. Anyway, I highly recommend extra space storage. I know public storage is a big one. I haven't used them, but their stuff is outdoors. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully this video was helpful, and I will see you guys next time.